Caraga has the potential to be a food basket and agro-tourism hub for the Philippines. It has a long coastline, beautiful mountains, and island locations that have high potential for tourism. Caraga has rich soils and water resources that could be developed for the benefit of agriculture. But the region has been a hub for logging, wood manufacturing, and mining for many years. Even today, mining provides the most jobs of any employment sector in the region. Because of this type of employment, people focus on wage-earning jobs and food supply chains for the region, developed mostly through connections with other more agriculturally developed regions to the south and west. If Caraga region is to develop its agriculture potential and become a hub for ASEAN activity in food production and export, a lot of development and education must occur.
Winrock International is implementing a multi-year program called the Philippine Cold Chain Project. This project is funded by the United States Department of Agriculture, and it aims to help improve production and marketing of higher value perishable food products in the Caraga region. The program has just started its 4th year of work, and we're starting to have some high impact projects to show for our effort.
The towns of Buena Vista, Nasipit, and Carmen, known to locals as Buenas Car area, the entry to Agusan del Norte from Butuan City. These are the places where the Philippine Cold Chain Project has done a lot of activities to increase productivity and boost trade. Carmen is a town on the coast and next to the mountains. The climate and soils here are ideal for mango production. But there is a lot of work to do with over 60,000 mango trees in the municipality.
So before niabot ang PCCP or Winrock sa Carmen, ang Carmen jud is already nag-establish na among mango industry. In fact, naami 60,000 plus nga fruit-bearing mango trees. Ang kasagaran man gud ang kahitabo diri sa Carmen is ang among mga mangoes naay mga contractor, mga growers nga gakontrata sila sa pagpabunga sa mga mangga, pero pag once na nay product, i-ship na siya automatic to Cebu, Manila. Na ana nga time dili na mabrandingan nga gikan sa Carmen na mango. Ang pangalan na niya Cebu mango or Sahay, Manila na siya na mango. Pag abot sa PCCP, igo na lang bali ning hatag nakigdungag collaborate na pud ang Winrock sa amo para madungagan mi og assistance as to sa mga kaning mango growers, strengthening sa mango growers nga naa sila'y matrain sila as to sa pruning, as to sa irrigation, proper land management. So, pag abot sa PCCP, mapasalamaton kay mi kay nadungagan gyud ang among kaning labi nag-assistant sa sa branding, tabang man sila sa momanay among nahimo nga collaboration, branding sa among Carmen Mangoes, at the same time nag-provide pud sila og kaning Carmen Mango Marketing Center nga adjacent ra siya sa processing center. Kay mo na hinya nahimuong diha ikandak ang sorting, grading sa mga mango diri sa Carmen before siya ipagawas balik. So para mabrandingan na gid namo ang among mangoes, dili na siya ingon nga wala siya pangalan, so mugawas siya diri, kailangan naka Carmen brand na siya.
PCCP has worked with the municipality in developing producer groups and developing a first-class food handling facility that, when completed, will be able to handle large volumes of mangoes and enable them to be sorted and processed locally in order to improve farmer incomes and keep hard-earned money here in Caraga region. The Nasipit Port. Weekly, over 120 containers of various types of bananas arrive from all over Mindanao and are shipped to Manila and Cebu. The handling of these bananas is still done in a way that has not changed for several decades. Inside the port, bananas are stuffed into hot containers and block ice is used to try and keep them from getting too hot or becoming overripe before reaching their destinations. PCCP has helped the LGU of Nasipit and the Philippine Ports Authority come up with a solution for banana and other food shippers on a 1-hectare parcel near the port. The Caraga Regional Integrated Marketing Center will serve as a food hub for shipments of perishable food being shipped out of and into the Nasipit port.
For shipment of perishable food from all over Caraga to various parts of the country like Cebu, Manila, and other places where there are ships from Nasipit port. The Nasipit port also provides services for banana raisers and marketers in the regions because as of this time, most of these bananas or practically all are shipped in unrefrigerated vans, containers. So there's a very high percentage of spoilage and it is causing untold losses to the banana shippers. While there were proposals which has been made for the PPA to install plug-in facilities for containers, no? Unfortunately, as of the moment, it's not still available. That's why I think Winrock, through the PCCP, proceeded to establish this center, no? With a building, an ample space for sorting, and plug-in facilities for refrigerated containers. When the marketing center will be open to the public, then the shippers will now be accommodated in the center, and hopefully this will mean a lot, no, to the region, because I think 60% of the shipment of bananas from Mindanao to Manila and Cebu are shipped via the port of Nasipit. So this is the importance of the marketing center, and not only for bananas but also for other perishable goods like milkfish from Surigao City and Butuan, shrimps, and other aquamarine products. So this will boost the economy of the region.
Just down the road from Nasipit, we arrive at Buena Vista. This LGU is one of the recipients of equipment and training to help improve their municipal slaughter facilities. The previous facility, located near the municipal market, was in complete disrepair. The upgrading of the facility funded by USDA through PCCP will help ensure humane handling of animals and keep the carcasses clean and up off the floor during slaughtering and processing. A few kilometers from the new slaughterhouse in Buena Vista is another PCCP project, a clean food facility constructed in accordance to USDA standards. This is the first ever in Caraga region, and it's not far from Butuan Bangkasi Airport. The two new warehouses are operated by Happy Enterprises, who is the warehouse provider for Philmeco Feeds of Aboitiz Group. Because of increases in volume of feed demand in the region, a new feed warehouse was needed. Happy Enterprises and PCCP partnered to build one warehouse for human food and one warehouse for animal feeds that now help to meet the increasing feed demand. Butuan City. As the regional hub, many businesses look to Butuan to provide safe, clean, and up to standards food facilities to serve the entire region. The dream is to have a cold store warehouse in the city. For a long time, food supply for the region had to be sourced from Cagayan de Oro, Davao, Cebu, or Manila, simply because there is no cold store warehouse in Caraga. For 3 years, PCCP worked to find a local businessman willing to partner in putting up the first cold store warehouse in the Caraga region. In early 2016, PCCP finally found a partner and we are now constructing the first cold store warehouse. With PCCP support, at long last, such a facility will be available in Butuan City to service the cold storage needs of the whole region. Masao District, the coastal community where most of Butuan City's fish supply come from. Masao has a high potential for fish cage production. Currently, PCCP is helping local groups to increase production and marketing of milkfish. Areas to be improved include availability of milkfish fry or garungan and enhance the clustering of fish producers to facilitate marketing. Additionally, more reliable supplies of ice during harvesting must be secured. Masao fisherfolks, just like the rest of the small agricultural producers in Caraga, are met with the challenge of having middlemen or financiers to fund their productions. This ties them to high-interest loan that depletes their income. PCCP has partnered with the first community cooperative to facilitate access to credit for small producers.
FICO provides co-op membership in a microcredit bank. Over the past 3 years, we have been working with PCCP to provide agricultural loans to individual farmers and suppliers. These loans are facilitated through a guarantee fund provided by PCCP that enables FICO to take a risk on a new business venture such as agricultural loans.
Traveling into Butuan City, we visit the Butuan City Slaughter Facility. A company from Cagayan de Oro has entered into a public-private partnership with the city in order to rehabilitate this facility, which coincidentally is located next to the office of the National Meat Inspection Service. What was previously a low-standard facility has been upgraded to near AAA status. PCCP is assisting with establishment of a first-class chilling and freezing room connected to this plant. Just across the fence from the slaughterhouse in Butuan, even more construction is occurring. In this case, PCCP, Happy Enterprises, and Filmmaker are partnering to develop a meat cutting plant. This plant will provide hygienic packaged meat for sale in Happy stores or to other commercial customers. It will also provide a regular demand for pigs that will be met by PCCP farmer groups in Caraga region.
I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about our Philippine cold chain program and some of our other projects and their potential as relates to the Millennium Challenge Corporation. A little bit of background. My office works in a number of different areas related to agriculture, including food security, market access, and trade promotion. The Philippine Cold Chain Program is a program that was funded under our Food for Progress program and addresses supply chain issues by working with the whole supply chain. Cold chain is part of it, but it goes considerably beyond just cold chain and addresses improvements in food safety and handling through the cold chain, slaughterhouse management, and a number of other areas. It is allowing the Philippines, if successful, to help upgrade their regulatory systems and bring their systems more in harmony with international practices. And it is our hope that this will help make Philippine growers more active participants in markets rather than passive participants able to capture more of the value of their products. In the process, it will help break down some of the concerns that Philippine farmers have about international trade and international markets. It also can improve food handling and logistics, and in doing so, contribute to the Philippines' food security, partly by reducing costs and partly by increasing availability of food and the quality of that food. It also has the potential on the cold chain end to improve access for imported products, particularly cold-sensitive products like meat and fresh vegetables, which will allow products to move more freely across the country. Now, our interest in connecting Millennium Challenge Corporation with PCCP lies in the fact that the Philippine Cold Chain Project has developed a package of sustainable, low-cost solutions that can have a substantial impact on safety, quality, and cost of food. This project, however, is regional. It is limited to Caraga region. Although better used when addressing the entire supply chain, many components of what PCCP has developed can be deployed singly. The solutions are scalable, lending themselves to adaptation to local conditions. Cold chain in particular can allow producers to preserve the qualities of products such as fisheries products, improving the safety and quality of meat, and allowing them to capture a higher value for their products, potentially even participating in international trade and gaining access to much more lucrative markets. The Slaughterhouse Improvement Program has also kind of developed a life of its own, with local cooperatives currently looking at that program as a model for improving farmer involvement in value adding for meat products. Another program that we have apart from the Philippine Cold Chain Program is MinPact, which works with coconut, cacao, and coffee farmers, seeking in a similar manner to improve their participation in markets and allow them to capture more of the value of what they're producing. All of this serves our larger strategic goals. An expanded program, which MCC has the potential to provide, could address these supply chain deficiencies and support USDA strategic goals immediately in the area of food security, and in the medium term in terms of adaptation of scientific practices and international norms, and in the longer term it can support market access and trade promotion goals by making the Philippine agriculture an empowered participant in international agricultural markets, with more to gain than to fear from international trade. So it is my sincere hope that you will have a chance to talk to the folks from Winrock who are working on the Philippine Cold Chain Program and learn more about some of the excellent and low-cost solutions that they've developed that have potential applications across the Philippines.
If we continue our journey north or south in the region, we will find groups of farmers and fisher folks who are benefiting from PCCP partnerships. With the assistance of government agencies, the Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Agriculture, as well as other private sector partners, PCCP is seeking to help farmers understand how to work towards producing high-value perishable commodities that are in high demand throughout the region. Shrimps, crabs, lobster, groupers, bananas, mangoes, vegetable, pork, tilapia, milkfish are commodities where PCCP is striving to reach a level where production matches demand and value addition can be done within the region and not outside. The ultimate goal is to promote good agriculture practices where commodities are properly sorted and packaged through the proper use of cold chain, reach consumers in a fresh and healthy state, and command the best prices possible.